Let's talk about CRPS and your diagnosis, and explain to the viewers and listeners, if you can, what does CRPS stand for?
You're amazing for bringing it up. Thank you so much for giving me a platform to talk about my rare disease. This
You're welcome.
is this is literally my purpose. I feel like we all have a destiny, and mine I thought was just to be an entertainer, in any form, modeling, acting, wrestling, whatever I would do. I wanted to entertain people and bring happiness. But CRPS stands for Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, and there is no cure. It is a neurological condition, and there's studies even that go as scandalous as far as to say it is a psychological condition. It is, as I said, non-curable. Chemo doesn't work for this, but yet it is ranked above cancer. Uh, it's not understood by doctors and scientists where it is so rare, but yet we have studies that trace it back as far as what was it, the Civil War. So you're looking at someone who's experiencing the most painful pain a human can experience, full body, and I have not touched a single pain pill in 8 years during this full battle. So CRPS shows no mercy. It is exactly what you would think it is. I fire and agonizing pain, but I want to be on platforms and bring hope to those that need it. I don't want to be death and despair, but I also have to tell the healthy people watching about this rare disease. I survived the most painful pain known to mankind without any pain pills, without any medical treatment, no pity, no mercy. I was left to die in a wheelchair, battling this disease, and finally being discovered, finally being diagnosed. And the only treatment that was offered to me was a medically induced coma and ketamine infusions. Ketamine infusions are horse drinks, guys. That's liquid opioids. And as much as I show no shame to anyone that takes opioids, I show no shame to anyone that needs help. But to have such a severe disease and be shamed and to be abandoned by the medical community, that's why advocacy is so important to me. Yes, I am a wrestler. Yes, wrestling put me in a wheelchair. Yes, I taught myself how to walk again to wrestle. But it's so much more than that. I am an advocate for a disease, and I am writing a book about it as we speak, and it will be on the shelves this year. Wrestling with CRPS, it's really happening. But my disease, to go into more details, it's nicknamed the suicide disease because of the amount of death. We are in pain that's ranked the highest pain a human can feel. And we don't have any more treatments besides pain pills, support groups. This is not right. Cancer has more researches and treatments. So why does CRPS not? We need this on a lot of platforms. This needs to get out there. People need to wear orange and represent this disease so we can help people. So we can make sure, like, for off the record, in a more politically correct way, my doctor said, "How did you survive? You're lucky to be alive, and you're one in a million." Like, I have answers that will be answered in my book, but I still don't know how I survived this, but I know now it is for advocacy to bring awareness and to show people it can be done. I had a love for wrestling that helps me get out of the wheelchair, but other people might not have something to help. But I want people to know that just because you have a disease, or just because you have a sickness or a disability, or being handicapped, being crippled for the rest of my life, dying young, etc., I'm not the only person out there experiencing this. There's others, and I want them to know that It is possible to still live a beautiful life in a sick body. It is possible to experience the joys of everything. So, CRPS, everyone, tell your doctors, tell your friends, tell and next time you have a doctor's appointment, tell next time your mom has a doctor's appointment, have her tell a doctor about CRPS. Let's bring awareness to this and let's find a cure.
What do you think, in your opinion, would be a good way to go about solving this crisis?
Awareness, people talking about it more. There's no reason why I should have gone to 15 doctors and them not diagnosed me. I feel like I get embarrassed sometimes because I feel like I talk about it too much, but then I remind myself, no, I'm not talking about it enough. I survived 8 years, 15 different doctors, but there's others that won't survive, and I need to help them. We need to help them. So, word of mouth will help, awareness will help. I have people trying to get me in front of important figures, but honestly, more research studies. I would, because I've had people have the audacity to Google my sickness and say, oh, you can get, mind you, this is almost word verbatim, but I'm going to use hypothetical. I'm going to use the word cancer because we know what cancer is. Oh, I Googled cancer and it says people can be cured from it like in a week or two. Uh, you have cancer, right? I guess it's not that bad. I guess you'll be there. There, I know someone with cancer. They're doing okay. Yeah, I know someone with cancer too that went undiagnosed and now it's spread full body. And let alone the brain damage and trauma they induce that is scientifically being studied to say it's worse than a soldier of war. Oh, wait, it's not cancer. It's above cancer. And we're talking about CRPS. I had that conversation with someone and their jaw just dropped. It's like, you can't compare people's cancers. You can't compare people's CRPS. There are studies being proven that if we can contain it, say you break your arm and we can contain it in one arm, well, some people lose their mind and find mercy doctors to amputate their arm, but then they start feeling it in their other arm, let alone other parts of their body. This is a neurological condition. And for people to Google something and think they understand it when I went to 15 different doctors and they didn't even know the absurdity of it. It's like, I am dying, but I will wrestle. That's just it.
Public health is very important, and the more we are able to know more about our bodies, the better we can get more aware of what's going on. And if there's something that's not going right, we can do our best to fix it as best and soon as possible.
Yeah.
Um,
Which these doctors, like, I don't blame them. Like, a lot of people say, once you take the doc crew with you, are you just going to go to your doctor that diagnosed you? Of course I will. But I'm going to take the doc crew to the other doctors that misdiagnosed me. And it's not to crucify them, it's not to hate on them. They didn't know. They didn't know of a rare disease. They did how people expect me to hate these people. They expect me to crucify them. And it's like they didn't know about a rare disease, but now I have an opportunity to tell these doctors about, hey, I forgive you. You didn't know, but now let's educate you so now other people will know so we can save more lives. Because what if another person has a heart attack? They walk in there, have these weird sensations in their chest. The doctor dismisses them and they go and kill themselves because it turns out after the heart attack, they developed CRPS and they couldn't handle the pain. I'm going to save people. And that's what we're doing right now. That's why I'm more than just I'm an advocate for CRPS, and we're going to we're going to save people with the awareness because this is going to my story is not just to bring awareness for CRPS people. It's for anyone in pain, anyone with a disability, anyone that has been told that they can't. I was told I'd never walk again. I was left in that wheelchair. I was told so many different things. And Look at me now. I'm going
Yeah.
to wrestle.
Yeah. I
We're making
mean,
it happen.
yeah.